welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and for joining me today. We are doing something I've never done before. I'm going to be comparing Starbucks with Dunkin'. Now, let me preface this by starting out to say I am a diehard Starbucks girl. I have yet to ever taste a Dunkin' drink that I have liked, and I've tried it multiple times, and I'm always left with like, I feel like I wasted my $1.50 or whatever it costs. So my hopes are not super high, but a lot of people have been raving about the Dunkin' Donuts pumpkin spice latte, and I love pumpkin spice latte. Like every year I look forward to the Starbucks pumpkin spice latte. And so a lot of people, like I said, have been raving about the Dunkin' version, so I was like, okay, let's do a video and let's compare the two. So today I'm going to be trying the pumpkin spice latte, the pumpkin cream cold brew from Starbucks, the pumpkin iced coffee from Dunkin', and then a pumpkin muffin from each one to see which is better. And I'm gonna be totally honest, I just want to see which one is better because honestly I think the Dunkin' one is cheaper, so like if it tastes better, let's also save some money, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's get into it. Okay, first we're gonna start with the cold drinks because it's really hot in my car and I don't have the AC on, and they're gonna start to melt if I don't drink them. So first up we have the pumpkin cream cold brew from Starbucks. It looks super cute. I got the tall because I feel like I've had this before and it wasn't my favorite, but this is what it looks like. So it's got the cold brew down here that's sweetened with a little bit of vanilla, and it's got the pumpkin cream cold foam up at the top with some pumpkin spice flavoring sprinkled in there. So, bottoms up. Okay. So, I have to say, I love sweet drinks like the pumpkin spice latte, so a cold brew is not really normally my speed, like at all. But I actually really like this. I think the pumpkin flavoring of the cold foam really gives it a little bit extra as opposed to like a regular, just like a vanilla sweet cream cold foam. So if I had to drink a cold foam or a cold brew, I would drink this because I like the pumpkin flavoring. I feel like I like this way more than the time I tried it before. I think it was last year. But I don't know. So I think if you don't like super sweet pumpkin drinks, so like you're turned off by the pumpkin spice latte, I feel like this is a really good option. I'm actually digging this. So let's try the pumpkin coffee from Dunkin'. They didn't have a cold brew, but they have a pumpkin iced coffee. So I'm going to try that one next and see how it compares. This one, I'm going to give this like, I'm going to give it like an 8.5 out of 10 because I feel like this is pretty good, which is surprising because it's not overly sweet, and that's normally what I go for, so I didn't think I was gonna like this at all, but I actually do. Okay, gotta stop drinking because there's other drinks. We gotta save some room. Alright, next up we have the pumpkin iced coffee from Dunkin'. I like that the straw is orange, that's cool. Not that it's about the look of the cup, but I'm just saying. So this is just a regular coffee with a pumpkin swirl. I did put in a little bit of skim milk and sugar because I don't think it's sweetened if I hadn't added that. It's a little bit confusing. I'm not, like I said before, I'm not a Dunkin' girl, so I don't know all the specifics of flavoring and sweetening your coffee. So anyway, that's what I did. So let's try it. Oh God. That's terrible. This is terrible. Oh my God, it's awful. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh my God, don't get it ever. This is terrible. This is getting a 0 out of 10. I don't want to get it a 1 out of 10. It's that bad. It's just, it's so bad. Like the artificial pumpkin flavoring that's in there, it tastes like I'm eating grass or chemicals. Chemicals on grass. It's a no. It's a hard no. It's a real firm never again in my life. Let's hope that the pumpkin spice latte does not taste like this because right now, very nervous. All right, let's take a break from the drinks to cleanse our palates with a pumpkin muffin. So I've never had a pumpkin muffin from either place before. I don't usually eat pumpkin muffins, but sounds good. I like pumpkin flavoring. Obviously, I love pumpkin spice lattes, so I wanted to get a food item to go with the drink. So first up, let's try the Starbucks pumpkin cream cheese muffin. So first of all, it looks questionable, but looks hard everything. It's fine. It looks like it's covered in like pumpkin seeds, and then you can see it's got like a cream cheese center, which is kind of cool. I kind of like the idea of that, but bottoms up or muffins up. It's good. I kind of wish it was a little bit sweeter, but as we've already discussed, I like things sweet, so maybe that's just me. I do like the cream cheese center. That's really good. That's probably my favorite part about the muffin. I don't really love the pumpkin seeds. I don't like the texture of seeds, so that's sort of a personal thing. It's okay. I would give this like, I don't know, like a 5 out of 10. It's just okay. It's nothing super special. Again, I wish it was a little bit sweeter. I do really love the cream cheese in the center, and I don't think the Dunkin' one has that, but we'll taste that in a second and see how that compares. All right, next up we have the Dunkin' Donuts pumpkin muffin. This one definitely looks more my speed. I can see it looks like there's sugar on top, so like, already I'm here for that. Now there's no like cream cheese center like there is on the Starbucks one, but let's see about the flavor on its own. Can it bring enough flavor even without cream cheese? Let's find out. Okay. I don't taste the pumpkin. It just tastes like a muffin. There's no spice, there's no pumpkin flavor. It just tastes like, it tastes like any other kind of regular muffin. Like there's no flavoring in this. It tastes like if you were to make like a blueberry muffin without the blueberries, but just the muffin part. That's what this tastes like. There's like a tiny hint of spice, but I don't taste any kind of pumpkin in this like at all. I'll take another bite, but that's disappointing because it looks good, but it's like bland and doesn't taste anything like pumpkin, which is the whole point. It doesn't taste bad. This is not a bad muffin, but I'm gonna have to give it like a 4 out of 10 because there's no actual pumpkin flavoring in it. So in this case, I'm gonna have to give it to the Starbucks one because it actually tastes like pumpkin. And it's a little bit sweeter than this. Like this just tastes bland. It just tastes like a boring ass muffin. I don't know. All right, let's go on to the next. All right, last but certainly not least, we have the pumpkin spice latte, the king of fall coffee drinks. So I saved it for last because this is really what we're here for. I'm gonna start with the Dunkin' one because the other ones I started with Starbucks, but I already know that I love the Starbucks pumpkin spice latte, so I mean, I probably didn't even need to order one, but for comparison's sake, I will taste them back to back. So let's taste this Dunkin' one. Cheers. No, this is terrible. Who's drinking this and saying it's good? Maybe it's just me, maybe it's my taste buds, I don't know. But whatever is the artificial pumpkin flavoring that's in this drink tastes fucking terrible. Like, I'm sorry to be cursing about the coffee, but damn, it's bad. This is why I can't with Dunkin'. This is like marginally better than the iced coffee was, but really not much. Like this is getting a 1 out of 10 because it tastes terrible. Whatever that flavoring is, it tastes really chemically and like not like pumpkin or spice or delightful fall at all. Like this is not it. This is not it. See, and I was here worried because people were saying the Dunkin' pumpkin spice was even better than the Starbucks. Now I'm questioning y'all's opinions because that was not better. That was terrible. All right. We don't even need to do this, but we're going to because just for completion's sake. So this is the Starbucks pumpkin spice latte, which I've gotten, a million times before. So, I forgot to mention this before, but for both of these, I didn't alter the recipe at all. The only difference is I put in skim milk instead of whole milk or 2% or whatever the default is, just because I prefer skim milk in my drinks. Everything else I left completely regular. I didn't want to alter it at all in case it changed the flavoring, especially with the Dunkin' one because I've never had it before, so I didn't want to make any changes. I left the whipped cream in, which normally I would take out because it's just too many calories for the whipped cream for me. But for this video, I kept it in for both because I just didn't, like I said, I didn't want to mess with whatever the standard recipe is. That's what I want to compare. So I'm very excited because I haven't had one of these with whipped cream in it in a long time because I usually take it out just for, you know, saving calories sakes. It's so good, guys. It's so good. I mean, This is like a 9.5 out of 10. Like, it's so good. Next to the caramel macchiato, which is my go-to Starbucks drink, and the caramel brulee latte that comes out during the holiday season, the pumpkin spice latte is my favorite at Starbucks. So those are my 3 favorites. And it's just, it's so good. So sorry. I thought another coffee could compare to you. Can't, honey. You're the best. This is the clear winner. It is what it is. I hate to be right about these things, but I was right before I even filmed this video. Alright, so I feel like the winner is pretty clear considering I liked the Starbucks version of every single drink that I just tried and the muffin. I mean, it was just better, and I don't know, you know, I'm sure at some point I'll give the pumpkin spice latte at Dunkin' another try just in case there was something wrong with the Dunkin' that I went to and they just made it wrong or weird or whatever, because I've heard from a lot of people that it's good, but I mean, y'all, what I just tried was not good at all. You know, I don't want to be too harsh on Dunkin'. I will give it another try at some point in the future. Not right now because I'm scarred emotionally, but at some point I will give it another try. But for the purposes of this video, Starbucks is the clear winner of the pumpkin spice treats. It is what it is, y'all. We tried it and it just couldn't compare. Alright, so I'm not comparing the next 2 items because there was no equivalent at Starbucks, but I wanted to give Dunkin' like a little something because they just got crushed in this video. These are the apple cider munchkins from Dunkin' Donuts. I also got the pumpkin munchkins from Dunkin'. Oh, good. You can really taste the apple. That's delicious. See? You know what? Dunkin', love your donuts. The coffee, not so much. Alright, so this is the pumpkin munchkin. I wanted to get the donuts, but I wanted to have something to bring home to the kids, so I got the munchkin so everybody can have a little one. See? That's delicious. Why didn't the muffin taste like this? Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to let me know if you prefer Dunkin' or Starbucks pumpkin spice lattes. It's very clear in this video which one is my favorite, but I'd love to hear you guys' opinions. And be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, Autumn, what do you think about the pumpkin donut from Dunkin' Donuts? Take a bite, and then tell us what you think.
Delicious.
Delicious? Alright, thanks, kid.